добре, продолжаем. Мы что? А я только... Ну, как обычно. В общем, я только что проснулась, я тут амеба просто грустная такая, маленькая. Нам куда? Идите по кровавому следу. Давайте побочку какую-нибудь поставим. Нам куда? Нам сюда. Больница. У нас есть что-нибудь по побочкам больницы? Ну, вот здесь вот как раз побочка где-то. Надеюсь, мы когда-нибудь его выполним. В общем, мы с вами идем от Седова в больницу.
Best turn around if I were you. Step away. He's mine! I've got an ending!
Ой, я хотела из него выпить, ну ладно. Я сейчас опять у Айчепели заблужусь. Хоть вылечены люди-то. Мне сейчас щекотно. Мне ногу подщекотит. Давай, Джон. Слушай, что его Джоэлом назвать? Как бы это глупо ни было. Привет. Ой, какой страшный. Ой, все. Ой, страшный мужик. Не могу прям. Испугалась. Ага. Простите, если вы слышите моих котов. Да. Мужик, да? Мужик. Ой, сейчас прям зазевалась. У нас что? И Камелия? Камелия никогда не болеет, потому что мы ее не понимаем. Джон. Ну и пофиг на Камелию. Кукушка. Не пускаюсь. Ну ладно. Здесь у нас Джон исповедовался после похорон сестры.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Господи.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It appears the dispensary is now a major source of contagion in Whitechapel.
Кот.
Someone should do something about it, but no one cares.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Ну да, ну да.
Do you... If... Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
У меня есть лекарство от переутомления. Ну, фанатик. Тут что ли? Ага, порыкнуть. Ну правильно, он там.
Good evening. Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
If you propagate the devil's work, you'll perish by the devil's work. Such is the law of the Lord.
Ну да, ну да. Да, ну да.
Tobias Whittaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the
Всем святой.
unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
Ну правильно, чё, молодец, мужик.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Мудак.
Don't you?
Ты чё, болеешь?
No. I have heard an.
Пока. Кристина где-то тут недалеко должна была быть. Или нет? Давай говори.
You?
Да,
Have you
по-моему,
recent news?
в истории не до конца разобралась.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now, and people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr.
Стоп, а мы...
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Harry doesn't have you.
He's my
Since the criminal...
No.
Не
Goodbye.
отменился диалог.
Fancy bar.
You...
Есть
Right.
что продать? Топорик. И... дороговато он продает, я помню. Ну ладно, я куплю, конечно.
Fancy.
You...
Как бы там ни было.
Right then.
Да нет, дороговато будет. Что-то...
Fancy.
You... What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Do you need help? I don't... Goodbye for now.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom. So I'm not...
Do you...
Yes.
I will see... Have you any...
No.
Ой, ничего они не знают.
Goodbye.
Пацану лезть
Even my
бесполезно.
dreams are
Я
soaked
хочу
with
найти ту
glue.
бабу. Где она вообще? Хотела б я знать.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your
Кристина.
sins. Even now,
Крис,
Good evening. Do you need...
поведай мне.
I will see.
Пока,
Goodbye.
Кристина. Пока.
the disease upon us is not an accident of nature, but the punishment of a divine will.
Crush the leaker! Get your weapons ready! We found one!
Ой, какие классные мужики. Ой, все, боюсь, не могу. А, не пойду я туда. Мне, собственно говоря, не надо. Бинт. То есть, бинт. Так уж. Так я выше своего кота называю.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Good. How... Goodbye.
Пока, мужик.
Science fails you. This elixir will give you faith again.
Привет.
Good. You look ill. Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal. What if somebody decides to make him pay for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
Ай, больно.
Don't you think he needs to be somewhere he can receive appropriate medical care?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion. And the Swanborough cordial gives him a purpose in life.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
Well, as it is a placebo of sorts, perhaps it may have some positive effect.
See? You have to admit I'm doing some good. The Swanborough family is not poisoning anybody, Doctor.
I'd like...
Да. КДИ. Ничего не могу купить. Что я могу им продать? Чего у меня много? Опиум. Куплю у него опиум. Что еще? Что я могу тебе еще продать? Господи. Нет 200 этого алюминиевого порошка. Сколько-то да я ей продам. Простите, если вы это слышите. Соточку продам. Так. Масло. Если бы можно было делать не так. $150 штук продам ей. Хорошо. Хорошо.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Тут есть где-нибудь? Да.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial. When science fails you.
Мне бы вернуться к тому мужику и купить эти хорошие части. Вообще я посплю для начала. Куда? Блин, куда? Ходи. Ну, Джон. Хотела пойти по сюжету. Сюжет для слабаков, ребят.
Pain has made me blind. There are so many people who could use my help here.
Так, хорошо. Сейчас мы поспим, сделаем лекарств. Что-то там на С1. Что-то в этом роде надо было там все-таки. Грустно, печально, все такое. Так. В первую очередь. Хинин нужен. Хоть что-то от невралгии. Ну, вроде мы страдаем только хинином. Поспим сейчас и закончим серию. Что у меня щека болит. Смотрим, может, хоть чуть-чуть получше стало. Вот. Уже чуть-чуть получше. Блин. Ой, грудь, печаль, тоска. На этом мы закончим. С вами была Кит Китс. Пока.